Hey everybody, and welcome to my playthrough of The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, one of my favorite games of all time, and my personal favorite Nintendo game. This is a game I've been wanting to make videos on for the channel since before I even had a channel. So what better way to end my Let's Playing time than by making the Let's Play of my dreams. This is the original N64 version of Majora's Mask. Even though I am much more familiar with the 3DS version, this version was just much easier to actually record. And that's because it's being played through emulator. Don't tell Nintendo. It's also the more popular of the two versions for reasons that I understand, even though I think the 3DS version is a totally fine version of the game, and I will be bringing up the difference between that version and this version, as there are many. But yes, playing the N64 version is the main way I'm actually able to do this. Majora's Mask is one of the most unique and interesting video games ever made, with its main mechanic being quite possibly the biggest twist on a day and night cycle I have ever seen from a game. And on top of that, it is a Zelda game. So, it's got adventure, it's got puzzles, it's got combat, it's got dungeons, it's got all the good qualities that I love from games. Now let's waste no further time and enter the world of Majora's Mask. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that tells of a boy. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. A friend with whom he parted ways with when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends. You two fairies did great! I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy... Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it, I wanna see. You can't, Tail. What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Aw, but sis, why can't I try it out too? The Skull Kid and his cohorts have taken our ride like he's the next protagonist of Grand Theft Auto or something. I mean, he might be, you never know. We haven't seen much about the 6th game. Anyway, after them! Roll to make yourself go faster, somehow. And that's the main purpose of the roll, because otherwise it's not a very great dodge move, in all honesty. Alright, climb up the boards. And then on the way, do these cool flips, because why not? It's style points. And this game definitely has a score system, right? Into this tunnel. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. Aw, boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now. Do you really think you could beat me as I am now, fool? Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Sis? Whoa, whoa! Skull Kid, wait for me! I'm still here! Tail, you can't leave without me! You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother! Well, don't just sit there, Deku Boy, do something! No thanks, I think I'll just stay right here. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck on my face? Yes, a bright light that's covering your entire self, because I can't see you at all. Will you stop staring and just open that door for me? Only once you say sorry, and then followed by the magic word. Because sorry isn't the magic word I get, even though I think that's one of the magic... whatever. Please! There you go, that's one of them. Now, where's the other one? Where's the other word? Come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. You're not helpless, you just pounded me to the ground before. Oh, Tail. I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Well, he's not on his own. He's with the Skull Kid. He's with that monstrous fiend. Why are you hanging out with him? Alright, well, I hope you understand if it takes me a little while to get over there. So let's investigate the room first. Got a strange-looking flower here at the start, as well as some water. I'm walking on the water. Oh my god. Insert obvious joke here. We can attack with A, do a little spinny, and the tip of our hats can cut grass like so, and we get our first rupees of the game out of it. And just so you know, no, your eyes do not deceive you. This game runs at a very low frame rate. It's like 20 FPS. This is just how the game looks. You're gonna have to deal with it, sorry. Alright, I actually missed one of the rupees there. That's very, very saddening. Okay, you can press another button to have a look around so we can see just how tall it is. Where are those lights coming from? Why do they have shapes inside of them? The shapes are different colors too. It's purple stars, red triangles, blue circles. They meet here, and they kind of form... Well, it's not hard to see from up close, but they do kind of form a shape that looks a little familiar. Alright, how am I supposed to open this door anyway? Do you see how small I am? Actually, yes, I can handle it just fine with my mind powers. Alright, so you're on the other side. You can go run along with the rest of them. Meanwhile, I've got a horse to find. Alright, through this tunnel, and I knew it was too good to be true. Hey, wait for me. Don't leave me behind. So, that stuff back there, I apologize. So take me with you. Speech 100, persuasion 80 or something, I don't know. You want to know about that Skullcoot who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you, and I'll help you out. Deal? This is a very sudden change of heart. I don't know if I trust you. You literally just beat me to the ground like 2 minutes ago. Please? Alright, maybe. Good, so then it said, I said maybe, I didn't say yes. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tattle, so, it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now that we've got that all straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? Who's messing around? You're the only one talking. I was gonna get moving all on my own. If I figure something out, press C up and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help until then. My sentiments exactly, Link. Alright, here's another one of those flowers, and Tattle has something to say about it, so C up it is. Hey, if I call you, press C up right away. I was only off by like 4 seconds. God, you have no patience whatsoever. You're gonna be insufferable. I can tell you're not very used to your Deku Scrub body yet. Alright, listen up. If you press and hold A as a Deku Scrub while standing on a Deku flower, you can dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing A, you'll launch out of the flower. Press A while flying to descend. Did you get that? I sure did. Are you sure? I thought the game was gonna pull a Paper Mario and ask me twice. One more thing. Press A when you're on the ground to perform a spin attack. Already got there. Didn't need your help for that. So yes, tree people are very well known for diving into flowers, jumping off, and then being able to glide across pits. It's what we do all the time. Have you not seen trees? It's a very common thing, really. Alright, I just wanted to get more rupees. Don't mind me for going down here. Now I have to make my way back up by climbing up some Deku flowers, but we can see more about how they work in the process. Deku Link is extremely short, so yeah, well, we are not able to climb up those little walls. Normally, you would be able to just, like, run up against the walls and automatically vault them, but we're so short, we can't do that. There, I rephrased it in a way that made more sense. Come on. I always have trouble getting into these things. Alright, through the fiery red aura door on the other side. I don't know what that paint is around it, but it's really cool looking. This room looks a little dangerous. We're also locked inside, so that certainly doesn't ease the tension. I don't think anything happens if you fall. You just respawn up here. You don't even take damage. That's about it. And, you know, it's very easy to make it across each jump. One little small change that the 3DS version makes right away is that while you're gliding in the 3DS version, you can hold down R, the right shoulder button, to see down below you and see where you're going to land down below you. Oh yeah, and pressing R also does this in both versions. This is adorable. Anyway, not that helpful. Let's see what's in our first treasure chest. Deku Nuts! Yay! Okay, I've heard these things are actually kind of useful, but I've just never remembered to use them. Upon impact, it makes a blinding flash, freezing enemies in their tracks. To equip an item, you press start, and then you hover over the item in your inventory screen, which is one of 4 sub-menus in this entire thing, but here's the Deku Nuts, and then press one of the corresponding C buttons to equip it. Beyond that, you press that C button you equipped it to use it. Hi-ya! Why is it green? I don't know, it might be an emulator quirk. Alright, let's move on. One of the things you can do with Deku Nuts as Deku Link, though, is you can actually press B to drop them while you're flying in the air. That only has, like, 3 uses ever, but it's there. So remember it. Might come in handy. Might. Okay. Not much to explore or see just yet, so I'll just keep going on. Hey you, come on. Press Z and talk to me. Actually, for me right now, it's L, but don't tell her that. Alright, talk to her. There you go. See? You can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look at them so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting to talk to people even if they're far away. Or if there's no one to target, you can use Z to look straight ahead. And From Software would take this control scheme and use it for way too long. But enough about that for now. Come over to this tree and check it out. Here's what centering the camera looks like. This is your main form of camera control in this game. That's how old this game is. I guess it's, it's actually not quite as old as I keep thinking, because I keep thinking it's from the 90s, but it actually released in the year 2000. So if we get close, we can inspect, or check, as the game calls it. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad. Agreed. A little piece taken out of its leaf up there. Well, nothing we can really do about it, so let's just press on. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? I own the Happy Mask Shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am, at a loss. And now, I found you. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young, and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. Bit of a suspicious fellow, but he is only reinforcing our current objective. To go after the Skull Kid and not only find a way to return ourselves back to normal, get our instrument back that he stole, but also get the mask back for him at the same time, which we can certainly fit into the agenda. Now, let's step out into the brand new worlds. He gives me the creeps! That masked salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking aloud. But 3 days? Even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there. We're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to. She watches over everything. And just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy in there. First, though, I think it's good if we take a look around our new surroundings. This is Clocktown, the centerpiece of Termina. And this is a dog that hates our existence. It, I guess, wants to scratch our very wooden skin. I guess that makes sense. Looks like these people over here are preparing for something, and the dog is maybe helping them? I don't know, it's hard to tell. Helping them by keeping kids like me out of their business. Is Brack working tonight? I wonder if that'll get finished. Who's Brack, I wonder? Alright, let's see what you talk to. Let's see what you talk to. Yes, that's English. Hey, apprentice, don't just stand around looking at the sky all day. Okay, the apprentice is up at the tower there, and if we use Z-targeting like Saddle said earlier and we stand close, we can talk to him from here. Huh? The moon. I'm sure it's fine. See, what's this direction? Oh. What's this direction? Is a knight. A soldier. You're not a knight. You don't have a helmet on your face. That's what qualifies you as being a knight. Soulsborne taught me that. Stop right there, Deku Scrub. Do you intend to return to the swamp alone? It is dangerous outside the town walls, so I cannot allow a child like you to leave unaccompanied. You are not allowed to pass through here without an adult or until you are old enough to carry a weapon. Bruh, I have a weapon. It's my hat. Don't believe me? You should come out with me. I can show you what I can do with it. You actually can attack things very nicely with your hat, but that guy doesn't believe it. How about you? This poster's an eyesore. What a sorry collection of cowards. Blah, yeah, fool. I think that's him, like, spitting on the poster or something. Recruiting soldiers, protect peace, and uphold justice with us. Core Recruiter Vyson. Yeah, I know, law enforcement can be kind of a dingus sometimes, but, you know, I think it's better to have them than to not, at least. Let's see what we got here. The dog fell in the water trying to chase me. Great job, dog. The door to the clock tower stairway opens at midnight on the eve of the carnival. There's a carnival happening. That's important information. A fireworks show will mark the occasion. Clocktown Carnival Executive Committee. Alright, so we're in South Clocktown right now, and if we want to find the North Gate, we probably need to go up from wherever that goes. Apparently that gate leads south, so let's head up this way. Ooh, it's a park. This is North Clocktown. This town's so big, it's split into multiple regions. It's actually not that big, but I'm just hamming it up for the sake of hyperbole and presenting the game in an interesting light, alright? We have another series of grass that is trying to run away from us because it doesn't want us to steal its money, which I can certainly understand. And then we have quite possibly the worst playground of all time over here. Like, what the fuck is this? Where's the freaking ladder? There's a slide, but there's no actual accompanying ladder to get you up there. Alright, let's see who we can talk to. Hi, who are you? I'm currently on the job. If I stop to talk, it will disrupt my schedule. Makes sense. All right. See you another time. What you want, Shrimp? I'm busy practicing with my blowgun. If you can't pop that balloon, then don't mess with Jim. Can't pop that balloon, eh? Well, you can't pop that balloon, so looks like you can't mess with yourself then. All right, who might you be? What's this? Green clothes. White fairy? Sir, could you by chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle. I think I am the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. Alas, though I am already age 35, no fairy has come to me yet. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. Now while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. Yes, in exchange, I will sell you a map for cheap as sign of my friendship. I love how Link is following his bouncing. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? Clocktown for 5 rupees or Woodfall, wherever that is, for 40 rupees. I know which one I'm taking. Yippee! You got a map of Clocktown. Now you can find your way around town. Thanks for the description. The red arrow on the map shows where you entered the current room, and the yellow arrow shows your location. Well, call again. Tingle, tingle, Kululimpa! These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. You got it. I don't want to say something that stupid either. Okay, you're just gonna block me. Once again, block me on Twitter because I'm a kid and I'm not allowed to do stuff. That makes enough sense. Let's enter this area. Fairy's Fountain. Which one of you is the Great Fairy? Oh no! The Great Fairy!
Young one, please hear my plea. I've been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to this fairy fountain.
Even in this shattered state, the Great Fairy is still capable of healing you, so if you're ever low on health from whatever could even damage you at this point in the game, then you can go talk to her at any time for a full restoration. Alright, better go look hunting for the stray fairy. That's okay with me. I wanted to check out this town a little bit more anyway. Why does that balloon have the mask the Skull Kid was wearing on it? I don't really know. Maybe he put it there? Start our searches in this direction. East Clocktown. Looks like yet another plaza. How many plazas does this place have? Okay, so right here we have Mayor's Residence. And then we have another one of you kids. Seen a couple of you around now.
If you want to pass through here, you have to say the secret code.
What's the code? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong!
Jim said I can't let anyone who doesn't know the code in.
Maybe it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Should try that next time.
You wanna be a member? Go see Jim in North Clocktown.
Well, I did, and he told me to buzz off, so could you maybe try to convince him otherwise? Hello, you just came out of that. Oh my god, you're on a mission. You have places to be. I'm angry now. Don't speak to me. He must be joking. Now what am I to do? Yeah, life is rough sometimes, buddy. Hope you can figure that out. Up here on this roof, we have a kid who probably climbs this roof every single day. Man, it was the coolest thing when I managed to climb to the top of my treehouse's roof for the first time. I thought it was just the best thing ever. I did it all the time afterwards.
What's with you? You're wearing a weird hat for a Deku. Did you come to town to play?
I bet nobody will play with you, right? Yeah, because everyone around here is a little bit racist.
The adults are all busy getting ready for the carnival. The old astronomer at the observatory outside town is the only one who spend any time playing with us kids. We bombers have our hideout at the observatory. You have to take a secret route to get to it. Oh, but don't be telling Jim in North Clocktown that I told you that.
Oh, I'm gonna tell on you so hard. Bomber's Weekly News, a special review of the Bomber's Notebook. When you hear the words Bomber's Notebook, you don't expect the notebook to contain anything that good. Seek out troubled individuals and lend near. A record of all the troubled people you meet will be kept in your notebook schedule. A record, sorry. People are shown in the left column and their schedule appears in the adjacent row. Blue bars show people's schedules and when something notable events occur. Something will happen at the time shown. Exclamation mark is added to your notebook when you make a promise or appointment. Be sure to confirm what you need to do. Don't lose a heart if you fail to fulfill a promise. Just check your notebook and try again. When you're thanked for easing someone's troubles, take note. By helping someone out, you receive a happiness seal. Try to please everyone. This sounds like an explanation for a mechanic I don't have access to yet, so we'll have to come back to that later. What, Tattle?
Skull Kid has gone too far. We can't just let this happen. Quick, we have to find the stray fairy in town and return the Great Fairy to normal.
Whoa, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. Yeah, that little pattern down on the bottom of the screen there, that is a clock. The 3 days are passing in real time, and anytime the game is actively playing, we aren't in a dialogue box or in the inventory or anything, time is ticking. We only have a limited amount of time to get things done, so let's get a little bit of a move on. My, funny things are happening in town, aren't they? Funny. You're telling me? Like the rumors about the swamp to the south? Did you hear about the kidnapping? Oh my, the kidnapping? Yep, but then the kid woke up. Get it? Kidnapping? I got a million of them. That's actually a pretty decent pun for a game made in this age. Hello, you're there again. You're gonna go into that area. This area is known as the Stockpot Inn. We'll check it out some other time. For now, we got a stray fairy to find, and if I had to guess, the stray fairy is outside somewhere, so we don't have any time to check the interiors for now. This will take us back down to South Clocktown, and then directly across, there are 2 entrances. We can, let's check this one first. Let's check the leftmost one, because it's very hidden in the corner here, and I feel like it looks very optional to me, so let's check this out first. Let's clear this out. Why am I making up like 10,000 excuses for why I'm coming over here? Alright, we have a frog. We can target him, and then he jumps up and down. And hey look, a fairy!
Please, hear my plea. The masked Skull Kid has broken me apart and scattered my pieces.
you know, the One Piece.
Please find a way to return me to the fairy fountain in North Clocktown.
Yeah, like walking there with you in my inventory.
Alright, so we found the stray fairy. We'll make our way back up there.
Eventually. I'm sure the Great Fairy can wait. I'm sure she won't mind. She won't be really mad at me when we get that far.
That box contained a blue rupee, which is worth 5.
Okay, it is 3 in the afternoon right now, which is what the clock means.
Let's head back out to South Clocktown. One of the cool things is, you see that giant clock there on the clock tower in the center? That clock does actually show the passage of time. It does actually follow time in accordance with the clock at the bottom of your screen and the passage of days in the game and all of that. And this is a very complicated way of saying it's a clock that tells time. I just want to draw attention to it because it's a really cool design for a clock, and I feel like you don't get a lot of chances to appreciate it. Actually, no, you get plenty of chances. Those are hung up on walls in some buildings. What am I saying? Anyway. Final region of Clocktown. This is West Clocktown. This is the shopping district where all the stores are located. Some of them aren't open, like this one. Curiosity Shop only opens at 10 p.m. So yeah, shops will open and close as the days progress. This is really freaking cool. I used to love day and night cycles as a kid, and what Majora's Mask does with the day-night cycle is perhaps the coolest thing I've ever seen so far. Secret route to the observatory. How do you know about that? Only Jim and us are supposed to know about that secret route.
Well, you have a bit of a blabbermouth on the roof somewhere.
Hello there. Hey there, little guy. Won't you deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have money, they don't deposit any. Nothing. So, for a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you'll get an item that holds a lot of rupees. So, what'll it be?
I guess we can deposit rupees to show off this bank system. For whatever reason, one of the dumbest decisions this game makes is that you can only carry a certain number of rupees on you at a time, so it is sometimes best to drop off rupees in the bank so you can come back for them later when you run out of space to carry any more, or something like that.
How much? How much?
I only have 27. What happens if I go one above that? You'll probably say, no, you don't have that amount, and then it'll cancel the thing outright, even though it should just automatically go with 27 because that's the closest one. Whatever.
Really? Are you really depositing 27 rupees? Seriously? That's a lot!
No, that is not a lot.
So, little guy, what's your name? Link, is it? Got it. I won't forget your deposits. Let me stamp you with my special ink. Hey, relax. It doesn't leave any marks and it's not gonna hurt.
Ow.
There, now I'll know you when I see you. Alright, little guy, I've got a total of 27 rupees from you. Come back and deposit some after you save up a bunch.
I'll be doing that a lot of times, more times than I think is actually desired. Why don't we venture into one of the shops around here? As it hits 5 p.m., this is the trading post. Welcome. What are you, a Deku Scrubs kid? You can't play here. If you want something, bring one of your parents. Alright, can't even buy stuff. I can't even give people money because I'm a Deku Scrub. That's kind of insane, honestly. Music has disappeared. Night falls on the land of Termina. And with it falls the music. I was hoping to make that sound cooler, but it didn't work. Night of the first day, oh my god, people just appeared out of nowhere. Alright, that was interesting. Yeah, okay, we get it. I can't leave town. You got it. What do you have to say?
Secret route to the observatory? You say the same thing.
Alright, let's go return this freaking stray fairy already before Tattle loses her mind against us. Against us? Loses her mind. Yeah, I guess against us works. Oh, but first, what is this statue? Ye who hold the sacred sword, leave proof of our encounter. I hold a sacred hat. Does that work? No? Fine. Actually, before I do this, I think the people's dialogue out here have changed now that it's fallen to nighttime, so I'm gonna show this real quick. Hey, apprentice, don't you looking at the sky? Yeah, okay, yeah, that's the same. Alright, that's also the same, but I swear there's something different. It's gotten bigger again. This is bad. Looks about the same to me. I don't know, maybe it's like ever so slightly. I'm sure it's fine though. Let's not worry about it. We have a stray fairy to return. I know I was starting to slide on that slope there. You're still working at it? Buddy, it's nighttime. You might want to go to bed at some point. It's 8 p.m. This was my bedtime when I was a kid. Why can't it be yours too?
Tattle, and you, young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it.
That pose looks adorable. The sound I made to go along with it was not very adorable, though. You've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubble blasts. Press and hold B to blow a big bubble. Release B to shoot it. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions. Ah yes, the magic bubble attack. My favorite.
The man who lives in the observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. You must not underestimate that child's powers, kind young one. If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help.
That's good to keep in mind for later. You get magic a lot sooner in this game than you do in the previous game, Ocarina of Time, can I just say. It's like one of the first objectives in the game, whereas that game, it waits for 2 frickin' dungeons. Alright, so with our new magic power, we can, as hinted at before, blow bubbles. Because tree people are known for doing this, right? I guess? I guess they kind of are. That makes enough sense. Hey, sir, back here. Why are you hiding behind a child's playground? A children's playground area? I'm not doing anything suspicious. Really? Seems legit. I'll be on my way then. I want to show a couple of small things before I move on to the next task. In fact, I actually kind of want to wait until next morning for the next task, and you'll see why. First of all, there is this mighty bright golden flower over here. Let's check it out. Wait, hang on! Never mind.
This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around.
Sorry, it's just I've been trained to look for Deku flowers in this entire game so far. And so, you know, that one just kind of stood out to me because it's all golden and cool looking. Can the dog please go away? I need to talk to this guy in private.
I've already sold out of my wares and the carnival hasn't even begun. I'm thinking of closing up shop so I can buy a gift for my wife and return to her in my village. I've heard that a stone called the Moonsteer shines brighter than any other in the land. If you've got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it. If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here. Deku flower included.
Well, sadly, I don't have a Moonsteer, so I can't do anything here.
You have one?
You're a Deku scrub, so you know how convenient a Deku flower can be.
If you don't hurry, I'll give it to another Deku scrub.
The early scrub gets the nut. I guess I was the early scrub before when I looted the Deku nuts out of the chest. So the stray fairy that's inside Clocktown is located over here in the laundry pool during the day. During the night, it's actually floating in the center of East Clocktown in the air, and you have to use Deku flowers to reach it. Thought I'd point that out a bit. Then now if we come down to the laundry pool, this guy is here. La la la, they said I was too loud when I practiced in my room. They got mad. Now I'm sad. I'll just stay here all night and away from their pad. I don't know if his dialogue is supposed to go on with the rhythm of the song, like, they got mad, now I'm sad, I'll just stay here all night and stay away from their pad. Yeah, that sounds a little weird. I don't know if that really works, but if it does, I'll try to make it work. And you are a child, so you must go to bed. Fine. Okay, honestly, I don't have a whole lot to show right now, and I probably could get this next thing done in time. So let's just go frickin' do it. Why not? Get this out of the way. It'll give us more time to show some other stuff. I'm being very vague about things so far, but that's just how it is. Oh, hello. How are you doing?
I'm sorry.
About what? What'd I do? Well, seems we've run in on a little bit of a crime. Yeah, you give her luggage back. I don't know what's in there, but it's probably important. Sadly, There's nothing we can do about this. Deku Nuts, spin attacks, even bubbles. Even the almighty magic bubble can't do a thing to stop him. And the guard is the worst guard of all time. Are you kidding me, guard?
Oh my. I thought we would finally be able to stock bomb bags in our store. What a shame.
Lady, you gotta go sue that guard over there. He did not do his job. Okay, you know what? I've changed my mind a little bit on how we do things. Since it's 1 a.m. and I got a little distracted by that scene, instead of, oh, I don't have rupees, let me fix that, because I need rupees for what I'm about to do next. 10 rupees. Let's hope that's enough for what I want to do. So, we can see this little fenced-in area over here with the Deku Flower inside, and there's a Deku Flower sitting right here. So what if we were to take this and fly over the fence and see what's inside this hole? Deku Scrub Playground down this hole. What, Tattle? Come on, what are you doing? You can ask Jim about the... I don't want to ask Jim about anything. I'd rather delay the Jim asking as long as I can. Let's check out what this is. This is the Deku Scrub Playground, apparently, as I just went over 2 seconds ago. Hello? My god, why are the playgrounds around here so dangerous? It's time to change the setup. Go home. Oh, never mind. I can't actually do this yet. I thought I could. If you go here earlier, there's a mini game you can play here, but I was a little too late. Now, I am still a little too late for what I want to do next, so I'm just gonna have to find a way to spend time until then, but that's fine. There's plenty of little distractions for us to see. Such as more rupees. And a slide that we can't go up. Okay, I thought for a second I'd be able to make it up to the top, but it was a false hope. I guess to show you a little bit around town, the East Clock Town is kind of the mini-game center. A lot of the areas around here are either for entertainment or just general other public spaces. For instance, this is the Stockpot Inn, a hotel. And this up here is obviously the mayor's residence, the mayor's house. The rest of these are various mini-games. There is actually one we could play right now. I don't know if it's open. It could be open, but either way, it'll probably be open once it hits morning in about 5 seconds. Open the chest for something splendid. The thrill of surprise. Treasure chest shop. You get to shop for various treasure chests. That sounds terribly exciting. Wait, what? Why are you taking me away from them? No, guys, come back, no. It's just a funky little zoom out effect they do. I don't really get it, but yep, dawn of the second day. One of our 3 days is gone, but don't worry, we will have enough time. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. What if I shot these targets with my magic bubbles? Well, you would get 3 rupees if one of them didn't always land on the upper part there. Now you're a little bit bigger. Let's not worry about that. Into the treasure chest shop.
Oh, what a cute little customer. So, you want to play? For you, it's only 10 rupees.
For me, it's the cheapest. Okay. Not sure what you're trying to say with that, but I guess because I'm a kid and I should be allowed to have fun entertainment whenever I want. This is one of the few things we can actually play right now, so why not? Let's do it. I just skipped over her explanation of it. You have to make it to a chest, alright? The chest spawns at the other end of the room, and then... eventually, when the game gives me control, as you go to approach it, the walls block your way. Or no, the floor blocks your way. There is no walls until you walk up close. You have to go through a randomly generated maze to get to the end, and the maze has invisible walls that don't show themselves until you go right up to them. This game absolutely loves generating dead ends that you have to backtrack from, but I got completely lucky and didn't have to worry about that this first time. How did you kick that chest open? It was huge. You got a Deku Nut. Press B while flying to drop a Deku Bomb. On and back to make blinding flash, freezing enemies in their tracks. Hey, they said you might get something nice. Did you have fun? What'd you try again? I could, but no thanks. I don't want another Deku Nut. We'll come back to this another time. Same goes for the rest of these things, but I would like to check out some more buildings around here. Ooh, it's raining. It always rains in Clocktown on the second day, and I think this is a nice little weather effect. Let's check out the Stockpot Inn. Hello there, can I stay here? I'm sorry, our rooms are filled. Okay, dang, you just shut me down real quick. You can see this is the place we saw in the intro. You can go all around this, and there's a lot of stuff to do here, but I think we'll have more time for this in another day. Another time, another place, elsewhere. There's also an upstairs that goes to an upper entrance. Again, we'll have more time to explore this all another day. Where I want to go next is actually the mayor's residence, because I have yet to go into here. Let's distract myself by reading a poster for an in-game hour, and then we can go inside the mayor's residence. The Indiegogo's, the Zora band that's revived the deep sea sound with its famous song, will be playing at the Carnival of Time! 3 exclamation points, man. Contact Madame Aroma regarding performances and details. What, you couldn't just write it out? I guess they had to, like, they don't know exactly where they're gonna be playing, so they just had to say, hey, contact us and we might tell you some more, I guess. Damn, was worth a try. Alright. I can scarcely wait. I'm like one of those, like, early customers that cannot wait to bust down the doors as soon as it opens. Hi! I'm here now! Literally, like, 2 minutes after he opens.
Welcome. Do you have some business? The room on the left is the mayor's room. Sounds like they're having some kind of meeting, I think. The room on your right is the drawing room, and it's also Madame Aroma's office.
I like to think that she's an intern that can't exactly remember the purposes of the rooms around. Alright, let's go to the right room.
Talk to you.
Are the fins damp lately? Oh, that's the greeting used among us, Zora. Where's your mama, Sonny? Huh? Came here by yourself? Well, aren't you a big boy? Yeah, I'm the biggest boy. I saved Hyrule from the fucking King of Evil, okay? Someday, someone has to recognize my efforts around here.
Oh dear, are you a student of Deku Elementary? Where's your teacher?
Deku Elementary? Is that a school here, or are you just making something up?
You shouldn't be here. Field trips go next door.
Tell your teacher that. Yes, field trips go next door. Let's see where the class field trip would have gone. Ah yes, the music of government. Let's see what these guys are talking about.
Most of the townsfolk have already taken shelter without waiting for the mayor's orders. The only ones left are public servants and committee members. Mr. Mayor and Carnival Committee members, please order those who remain to evacuate.
Well... You cowards! Do you actually believe the moon will fall? The confused townsfolk simply caused a panic by believing this ridiculous, groundless theory. The soldiers couldn't prevent the panic, but outside the town walls is where the danger is. You want answers? The answer is that the carnival should not be cancelled. Isn't that right, Mr. Mayor?
Well...
Are you serious, Muto? It seems the giant chunk of rock above us hasn't caught your eye. At this time every year, we are overrun by tourists. So why is the town empty? Clearly, it's your job to ensure the carnival's operation, but that's if people are here for it. Don't drag the merchants and soldiers into this. If the soldiers wish to run, then run, Bison. We councilmen will stick to tradition. This carnival will be a success. I've never heard of a defense unit abandoning its town. Madame Aroma would surely say the same thing, wouldn't she, Mayo Jotor?
Let's not bring my wife into this.
All must take refuge. On with the carnival. And that's all they say. So that gives us a new perspective on what's going on around here. In case you didn't already have that perspective yet. Well, let's just hope for the best. Let's go talk to Jim already. It's been forever. Alright, back to North Clocktown. Let me blow up this balloon with the power of snot! What was in that balloon? That was a crazy looking explosion.
Are you the one who just popped that up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside town. You need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You have to pass my test first. Are you ready?
Sure.
Alright, line up, guys.
How did you crawl all the way across town to where they were? Some of them were like behind 2 walls or whatever.
If you could find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess. Flops on the ground. There's always that one kid that's just slower than the others. So this is a hide-and-seek Bruh. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You really thought I wouldn't notice you there, huh? You have a time limit to complete this minigame before the next day. This is why I recommend waiting until it's daytime if you're currently at like 2 a.m. or something. I do not recommend starting up this minigame just yet. Hi, Jim! You also picked a really shit hiding spot. You didn't even try to hide from me when I turned towards you. Haven't you played a stealth game before? Alright, video games didn't exist, because this was a very boring world. We can see Tingle's now flying on a balloon, and you're supposed to shoot him down if you want to talk to him anymore. Not like we want to do that, though.
Oh, why do we have to play these stupid brats little games? Come on, hurry up and find them already. Only 17:06 left until morning.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this. They're seriously planning for their hide-and-seek game to take all night. That's kind of funny.
Okay, so here's one of the big changes that the 3DS version makes compared to the N64 version, aside from the obvious graphical ones. The location of each of the Bomber Kids is different in the 3DS version. In fact, there is one Bomber Kid hiding in every region. That's kind of a system the 3DS version follows by. Whereas here, as you just saw, there can be multiple Bomber Kids hiding in each region. I say there can be, but they're always located in the same places every playthrough, so yeah. There's 2 in here, there's 2 in North Clocktown, 2 in East Clocktown, and only 1 left after that. So let's use the Decaflower to get up to the roof here that I haven't shown. But this is the roof, little balcony area of the Stockpot Inn. We can actually get inside through this door. Now there's only 1 left. Maybe that 1 left has gone inside the hotel? What might you be thinking about? Why are you staring at the wall? Well, that won't work. No, that's too basic. I have to be ready without any rehearsal this time. Every time. We need a new step. Maybe with more jumping. Marilla likes this choreography, but she doesn't get into it at all. They talk a little bit about the dance that they practice in West Clocktown every night. We saw them doing that before. Okay, you're still there. You'll still say, hey, the hotel doesn't have anyone in it, Scram. Or, no, it's quite the opposite. The hotel has everyone in it, Scram. Alright, let's move on across. That's a cool looking heart up there. Only I could access that and see what it is with my own 2 hands. Alright, this video is actually getting fairly long. I should find a good stopping place. I think I'll have a good stopping place coming up pretty soon, though. Hello there, you're the last one. Let me get you got. Whenever they run into doors like this, it's always dangerous, but it's fine, you ran back into me. Aw, no way, you finally got me. What do y'all have, walkie-talkies? You're telling each other how many I've found? You're pretty good for a Deku Scrub. If only you were human. Then I could give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way! No scrubs! You thought I was joking about Clocktown's racism before? I guess not. Once we let someone kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Sorry. But I'll teach you the code, just like I promised. I can only tell you once though, so pay close attention. Are you ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The code is 32145. Okay, so literally all I had to do is take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and swap out and like flip around the first 3 characters. Great.
Answers to our hideout is in East Clocktown.
Good to know. I'll be on my way over there very soon. I mean, right now. Not very soon. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, looking at our time, I'll probably do this one last thing and then we'll end. Then next episode, we'll check out more shit. That'll probably wait until the end of the video. Okay, so if you do forget what the code is in 5 seconds, like I do very easily, you can talk to any of the other Bomber Kids aside from Jim, and they'll tell you the code again, in case you've forgotten. Alright, so this is 4 and this is 5.
That's right. You know the code, then you remember, right? Okay, here you go.
This guy's just the gatekeeper, they don't tell him anything.
There's a lot of cool stuff at that telescope guy's place. Oh yeah, and, the Bomber Secret Society of Justice Forever.
So, they're a little gang of kids that are actually on a mission to help people. Help people with their problems. Very noble. Honestly, I respect that. Young kids like that normally don't do stuff like that, but Why are you calling yourselves the Bombers? That seems like a bad choice for a name. Y'all really got to reconsider.
Okay, so down here we got a sewer area.
Here's water. Now, unlike before, we cannot walk on this water like we're... Jesus Christ, there, I said it, alright.
But we can hop along it like that, and the little A button prompt up there will show us how many hops we have left before we sink into the water forever.
Yeah, I know, Tattle. She stops annoying you like that every few seconds after this sequence. It's really only this sequence that she calls you every now and then. Down here we have our first enemy. Finally, some combat. What? You don't even know about the Skull Chilla? It's protected by a hard shell, but its stomach is soft. When you Z-target any enemy, you can talk to Tattle to learn about them. And she'll probably admonish you for not knowing anything about them. So let's charge up a balloon and hit his soft behind. Preferably before the clock strikes nighttime. So it doesn't interrupt me like that.
Night of the second day, 36 hours remain,
and we still don't even know where the Skull Kid is. Alright, maybe I should be getting a little move on.
There's some jars.
These give you green jars. The jars contain more jars. Those jars refill your magic bar, which you can then use to shoot a bubble at this balloon. Pop. Again, why do those have the mask's face on them? I'm not really sure. I won't question it though. Hello, music. Well, strange-looking child has joined me today. Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friend from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. There was no stopping him. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope?
Sure. If he's around the clock tower, we could probably spot him through this.
With this telescope, you get a view of the outside walls, or the area outside the walls of Clocktown.
That's the proper grammar. Take a look at it. It seems to be a ring and has those pillars in it.
And, it has him. He's dancing on the top of it. That's cool.
Down this way,
there's another one. They're just like doing their nighttime exercises, I guess. We have Not Death Mountain over there.
A bird flying from that direction. And then the clock tower.
Hi. You want to get in on the camera, I guess. I guess you could say he quite literally mooned us at the end. I don't know if I should go that far. This is a game meant for a young audience, you know. Well, did you find that troublemaker? And that loud noise? What was that? The moon was crying. I'm not sure why. Probably because it's so ugly. No. Perhaps another moon's tear has fallen nearby. Go through that door and take a look outside. But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that only opens on the eve of the carnival.
When does the carnival take place again?
I don't think that's ever officially mentioned. Well, out here we can have our first glance of the outside of the clock town in person. That was very long-winded, but I have a habit of doing that. And then, of course, the moon's tear. Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. No need to buy his, we just got our own by looking at it. I still have a really bad feeling about that, but it's okay, it's okay. We just gotta get the mask back, and all will be well. On the way in, I'm sure you saw this guy twitching around a little bit, so let's talk to him. Yo, hey baby, I'm a styling scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. And you picked exactly the right spot for that, can I just say. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance till dawn. Shall we dance? No, not yet. I have no reason of doing this just yet. Oh, sorry. That's too bad. In that case, come back anytime if you do decide you want to dance. By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. You want to learn it? I can't play it yet, so I'll have to save that for later as well. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, let me hear a song written by you, babe. I don't have means of playing one. Sorry, sir. I'll be on my way. Alright, we're gonna make it back to town, and then I think that is going to be it for episode 1 of The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask. Really hope you're enjoying this game so far. Honestly, I have a feeling most of you who might be watching this haven't heard of this game. I don't know if that's just the vibe I get. And so, if you haven't seen this game before, you're in for a ride. This game is amazing, and I cannot wait to play through all of it for you here. Not today, but over the next couple months. We'll see how long it takes for me to finish this game. Anyway, next time on The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we trade in our Moon's Tear and find a way up to the clock tower and see what happens from there. Thank you all for watching, if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.
Yeah.